Lohse, waste technology in use worldwide. For more than 30 years, the Heidenheim-based Lohse Group has been developing and manufacturing machines for processing waste. More than 55 of these systems are now in operation worldwide, converting more than 4 million tons of waste into energy each year. Lohse is a specialist in the biomechanical wet processing of organic waste, food waste and residual waste. The plants must be able to process both unpackaged and packaged biowaste. Here, Lohse offers its customers individually tailored solution concepts from the receiving area to the impurity-free suspension for biogas production. With the Lohse pulping system, organic waste with different dry substance contents between 15 to approximately 50% can be processed. Lohse offers the end customer an all-round service, which includes not only maintenance, but also technical remote servicing of the plant. In the Lohse system, the so-called impurities, such as plastic, metal or stones, are not simply shredded, but separated in various stages. The biowaste is fed into the acceptance bunker by truck. The waste is transported to the shredder via a spiral conveyor. In the two-shaft shredder, packaging is torn open to expose the organics. The shredded waste is fed into the waste pulper via a closed screw conveyor. The feed of waste and process water is automatic and controlled by load cells and other parameters. The organic components of the raw suspension are crushed by the dispersing disc in a waste pulper. Heavy particles settle in the center of the cone button and are ejected through a dirt trap. The waste pulper can be operated in batch or continuous mode. The suspension is fed via gravity to the rejector, further dissolved, crushed and screened out. The light fraction is separated from the organic fraction with a centric rotor and a flanged screening unit. The rotary motion leads to further size reduction of the residual organics and to cleaning of the screen surface, so that the dissolved organics are guided through the screen into the buffer tank. The impurities are retained and rinsed as required. The impurities are then discharged at intervals as rejects. The reject material is fed to the dewatering press via a spiral conveyor and pressed out. The press water is reused as process water. The suspension from the rejector is temporarily stored in the buffer tank, and from there it is transferred by a pump to the buffer tank of the sand separator. With a centrifugal pump, the suspension is fed from the buffer tank to the hydrocyclone. Due to the high rotation speed, all heavy impurities are separated downwards and collected via a heavy dirt trap and periodically discharged. The suspension, which is free of impurities, is returned to the buffer tank and is available to the downstream ferment for biogas production.